Welcome to the data structures online class. So now today's topic is AVL trees. So in the previous classes we have discussed about a binary trees and the conversion of a binary tree into a binary search tree. But in the binary search trees we have faced some problems. So what is the problem? Even though if I have followed the rules for insertion, in that only I may create a left skew tree or a right skew tree. Am I right? So if I create like those trees, so what will happen? The time complexity will increase. So to overcome those time complexity, those problems, the AVL trees is being created or it is introduced. It is introduced by the Adelson, Wellesley and Landis in 1962. So if you see the names Adelson, Wellesley AV and Landis L. So AVL. So AVL tree comes with the developers or the introducers name. So Adelson, Wellesley and Landis AVL. So it is developed in 1962 to overcome the drawback which is happened in the binary search trees. What is that? I may create a left skew tree or right skew trees after following the rules, insertion rules. What is the rules? Less value left side, big value right side. Even though after following those rules also, I may create a high time complexity trees. So to overcome this, the AVL trees has been introduced. So AVL tree is also one form of binary search tree. One form of binary search tree, but it is a height balanced tree. So if you see the left and right skew trees, in the left skew tree, all the values are inserted on the left side only. Is there any height on the right side? No. So to balance that height, we are using AVL tree. So AVL tree is nothing but a height balanced binary search tree. Height balanced binary search tree is nothing but AVL tree. Now see how to calculate this height or how to calculate this balance is, it is called a balance factor. Each and every node has a balance factor. So according to this balance factor, the height of a tree will be measured. Now what is balance factor? How to find out the balance factor? The balance factor of each and every node is, it is the difference between the height on the left subtree and height of the right subtree. So for a balance factor for each and every node in a AVL tree or a balanced binary search tree is, it is the difference between the height of the left subtree and height of the right subtree. So if I want to say it is a AVL tree, means the balance factor of each and every node must be these three values. And what are the values? -1, 0 or 1. So if I have a values of a balance factors of each and every node in complete a tree, if the values are -1 and 0 and 1, then only I will say it is a AVL tree or a balanced binary search tree. If other than the balance factors -1 or 0 or 1, like if it is a 2 or it is a -2 +3 -3, if the values are like that, then it is not a AVL tree. Then it is not a AVL tree. I can say these are the unbalanced binary search trees also. Unbalanced binary search trees also. So the balanced BST is nothing but AVL tree. Unbalanced means it is not a AVL tree. So what is unbalanced? The balance factor of a node, if it is greater than a -1 or 0 or 1, then I can say it is not a balanced tree. For example, take this binary search tree. First, I want to calculate a balance factor for each and every node. Okay, the balance factor mostly I have to calculate from the bottom or the leaf node to the root node. So I am coming from left to right. So first, if you see the 32 doesn't have any childs on the left and right. So there is no need of to calculate a balance factor. So what is balance factor? The height at the left side, left subtree, height of right subtree. Am I right? So I don't have any trees. I don't have any childs, so there is no need to calculate a balance factor. If it is a leaf node, I can directly put 0. So 81 also 0, and next it is 0. Okay. Now let's move into the 34. In the 34, if you see, the 34 has a left subset. So what is the height? Height means number of edges. So 34 to 32, number of edges are 1. Am I right? 34 to 32, number of edges are 1. So 1 minus, and right side I don't have any child. So that means 1 minus 0. That is, so 34 balance factor is a 1. 34 balance factor is 1. So I am moving to the next node, that is 67 in the same level. 67 doesn't have any child, so balance factor is 0. And if it goes to the 89, 89 has one left subtree, that is 81. Left I have one subtree, and the height is 1. And if you go to the right side, I don't have any child, so that means the height is 0. So balance factor of 89 is 1 minus 0 equals to 1. Okay. Now let's move to the next level. Now it is here 12. If you see the 12 has a left subtree, that is a 1 edge. If you go to the right edge, see 12 to 34 1, and 34 to 32 2. So the height of the left subtree is 1, the height of the right subtree is 2. So 1 minus 2, if you see, the balance factor of 12 is minus 1. Balance factor of 12 is minus 1. So one of the left subtree 1, height of the right subtree, so 1 and 2. 1 minus 2 equals to minus 1. So balance factor of 12 is minus 1. Now if I goes to the next one, that 54, so 54 doesn't have any child, so balance factor is 0. And if we go to the 78, 78 also same. It has a one left subtree, am I right? On the right subtree I have two paths, two edges. So 78 to 89, 89 to 81. So 1 minus 2 minus 1. The next one, 39. If you see the 39, 39 left side 1, am I right? I have to take the longest path. If I want to find out a height of a node, I need to find out a longest path. So if you see the longest path, 39 to 12, 30 to 10, it has a 2. But if you see 39 to 11, 39 to 12, 1, 12 to 34, 2, 34 to 33. So the longest path is 34 to 12, 12 to 34, 34 to 32. So the left side, the height of the 39 is 3. And if you see the right side, it doesn't have any child. So 3 minus 0 equals to 3. 3 minus 0 equals to 3. Okay. Now I am moving to the 56. If you see the 56, 56 has so same thing, 56 to 78 1, 78 to 89, 89 to 81. So balance factor is 3. At the right side, height is 3. At the right side, height is 3. If you see the 56, 56 at the left side, it has only one child and one root, so 1 minus 3. At the left side, height is 1. At the right side, height is 3. 56 to 78, 78 to 99, 89 to 81. So 1 minus 3 equals to minus 2. So okay, here 3 minus 0 equals to 3. Okay. Now 1 minus 3 equals to minus 2. Then if you goes to the 45, so that is a root node. So 45 to 39, 1, 2, 3, 4. On the left side, I have 4. If you go to the right side, 45 to 56, 56 to 78, 78 to 89, 89 to 81. So 4 minus 4 equals 0. Okay. So these are the balance factor of each and every node in a particular this binary search tree. If you see here, 39 has a balance factor of 3 and 56 has a balance factor of minus 2. So according to the AVL trees, balance factor rules. So if I want to say a binary search tree is a balanced one, the values of a balance factor must be a minus 1 or 0 or 1, like this minus 1, 0 or 1 should be available. So now I can say it is not a balanced tree, it is a unbalanced tree. If it is not a balanced tree means it is not a AVL tree. If I convert this particular tree into like this, if I have done some operations, I will explain the operations in the further class. If I have done some operations, see here, now the 39 here it is the main node, here 39 become as a child node for 34. In the 34 is here, am I right? The 34 is came to here. If I have done those modifications, if you see here, now 10, 0, no childs, 32, no childs, 54, no childs, 67, no childs, 81, no childs. So, balance factor is 0. And if I goes to the 12, 12 has one left child and one right, 1, 1. So, 1 minus 1, 0. If you do the 39, do not have any child, 0. 56, 1 minus 1, 0. 89, I have only one left path. So, 1 minus 0 equals to 1. And if you go to the 34, 34 has 1 and 2. Am I right? At the left side 2, at the right side only 1. So, 2 minus 1 equals to 1. So, if I goes to the 78, 78 has 56 to 67 or 54 2, and left side height is 2, and the 78, 89, 81. So, right side also 2. So, 2 minus 2 equals 0. If you go to the 45, 45, 34, 12, 32. So, 3 at the left side height is 3. At the right side 45 to 78, 78 to 89, 89 to 81. 3 minus 3 equals 0. Okay. Now, the balance factor of a 45 is 0. So, if you see here, each and every node has the values either 0, either minus 1 or 1. So, I can say it is a balanced binary search tree. If it is a balanced binary search tree, then it is a AVL tree. Okay. So, it is the main theme of a AVL tree. So, each and every node I have to calculate a balance factor. So, that balance factor must be either 0 or 1 or minus 1. How to calculate the balance factor? The height at the left subtree, height of the right subtree. So, how to calculate the height? Number of edges in a longest path. If you see the 34, 34 longest path is 34 to 12 to 10 or 12 to 32. So, number of edges are 2. If you see the 34 here, 34 to 39, only one edge. So, 2 minus 1, that is a 1. Okay. Like this, I have to calculate a balance factor for each and every node, and I have to find out whether it is a AVL tree or not. Okay. Now, see, if you go to the time complexity, see, in a normal tree, either it is a binary search tree, if it is a binary search tree, if it is a normal tree, the time complexity is log n. Am I right? If it is a skewed trees, it is becomes as a worst case. So, the time complexity is order of n. But if it comes to the AVL trees are calculating according to the balance factor. So, there is no need to create a left skewed tree or right skewed tree. There is no chance to create a left or right skewed tree or single path trees. Am I right? There is no chance. So, there is no worst case in this AVL trees. So, whether it is a best tree or worst or normal, the time complexity is order of log n. Why? Because the binary search tree normal time complexity is log n, worst time complexity is order of n. So, to avoid the worst cases, we are creating a AVL tree balance trees. Binary search balance trees, I am calling the balance trees as AVLs. So, the normal time complexity order of log n will become as a time complexity for is either it is a worst case or best case or average case. The order of log n is the time complexity in a AVL tree. Okay. Let us go to the operations as we already discussed. In each and every tree has the same operation searching, insertion and deletion. Okay. Now, I am saying a AVL tree is a binary search tree. Am I right? So, if I want to do the operations on a AVL tree, same I have to follow the binary tree operations only. Whatever the binary search tree operations, I can follow here. So, if I want to search, I will search according to whether first I will check with the root node. If it is root node is not equals to the desired one, I have to check whether it is a left one or right one. Am I right? Then I will go to the particular subtree and I will check the same process. If I want to insert, I will find out the leaf node, a desired leaf node, and I will set as a child for that node. If I want to delete, I have 3 rules. All right, I can delete a leaf node, delete a node with 1 child, delete a node with 2 childs. I can do anything. So, the same operations I can apply here in the AVL tree also. But the problem is, if I am doing the searching means I am not doing any or I am not modifying the tree. So, not modifying means, so there is no need of changes in a tree. Why I need to need the changes? Why? Because I need to calculate a balance factor for each and every node. If I am doing some modifications in the tree, again I have to check for the balance factors for each and every node. If it is a BST, I don't need to calculate the balance factors. So I can directly insert and okay, let's do the process and end the process. But if it is a APL tree, I have to consider the balance factor. So if it comes to the searching I am not modifying anything. So that means there is no need of any other operations. But if it comes to the insertion and deletion, I may create a imbalanced trees. I may create a imbalanced trees. If I create a imbalanced trees or unbalanced trees, then I have to convert them into the balanced trees. Okay. For suppose if you take this tree, for example, if you take this tree, AVL tree. In this AVL tree, I am going to delete 39 here. Okay. If I delete, what will happen? See, if I want to calculate 34 balanced tree, 2 minus 1 equals to 1. So that's why it is a balance factor is applicable for the AVL tree. If I delete the right tree, for the 34, then what will happen? 2 minus 0 equals 2. Then it becomes as an unbalanced tree. Okay. So if I want to delete in the insertion also, it may happen like this. The balance factors will be changed. If the balance factors change, it not become as a AVL tree. Now, if like this happens, then what I have to do? I have to change the tree structure to create a balance tree. How to change a tree? The tree can be changed with the help of a rotations. Tree rotation, this can be called as a tree rotation. If the tree become as a unbalanced, then I can have to convert into a balanced tree. How to convert into a balanced tree? With the help of tree rotations. So what are the tree rotations available in the AVL tree are LL, LR, RR, RN. Left, 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 right, 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 left rotations. Okay. Let's see each and every rotation now. If I am going to do a LL rotation, when I have to use, if the balance, imbalance or unbalance of a tree is happened because of the left subtree, then I have to use LL rotation. So that means when will it happen? The left subtree height is a more than a right subtree. Left subtree is height is a more than right subtree. If you consider the some main tree or subtree, if the balance factor of a particular node is more than 1, then the extra child maybe appears on the level 2 left child. If I am going to use LL rotation, the extra child maybe appear on the left child of a left subject, as a left subject, left child. Okay. Let us take one example for LL rotation. See here, A, B, E, C, D, F. If I calculate the balance factors, here 0, 1, 0. So here 2 minus 1 equals to 1. So 1, 2, 3, 3 minus 1 equals to 2. Now if you see here, the balance factor of A is 2. How it is became like this? See, plus 2 means it may be on the left side. Am I right? Plus 2 means it may be on the left side. So where the extra child happened? Here. Am I right? So if you take the 2 left child means this, 2 left child is this subtree, and in this subtree the left subtree is again here. So the extra child becomes here or happen to be available here. So because of this, the balance of your tree is changed. Okay, or like this also. See, F is the child of a D. Now here F is the child of a right child of a D. Here it is a left child, so there is a right child. Here also, if it is happened like this also, then I have to use a LL rotation. So the extra child or balance factor is happened because of left subtree of left subtree, left subtree of left subtree, okay, left subtree of LL rotation. For suppose if the rotation, if I want to use a LL rotation like this, first what I have to do? First, I make a first child as a root node. So, if you see the diagram, A I need to adjust for A. Now, if you see the A, first child, what is first child? B. So, first I have to make B as a root node, B as a root node. If I become the B, that left child, so B, that left child B, left child, left subtree will become as a left subtree for B. Okay. First what I am doing? First I am taking a first left child as a root node, first left child as a root node. Okay. Now, what I have to do? I have to adjust all the values either into a left or right. How to arrange? So, first after taking a root node, that particular root node already it has some left subtree in the previous one. As you see, B has some left subtree in the diagram. So, that left subtree remain as a subtree for that root node. So, D and F are a subtree for B, and A become as a old root node. That means, in this diagram A is the root node, but in the new diagram B will become as a root node, am I right? So, A will become as a right subtree. So, A if it has any right subtrees, then it will become as a subtree, a right subtree for that particular root. And see, in previously B is not root node. Now, I have done the B as a root node. If it has any right childs, it has to be moved to the right subtree. It has to be moved to the right subtree. So, now these are the processes. What is the process? First, find out the first left child, make it as a root node. If it has any left child, you make it as a left child for this particular node, and root node become as a right child. If that root node has any right childs or right subtrees, it remain as a right subtrees, and the new subtree, new root node, if previously it has any right subtrees, it should be moved to the present tree right subtrees, present right tree subtrees. Okay. Okay. Maybe it is confusing like this. Let us take one example. So, first what I have to do? First, in this I have to take B as a root node, and this B and this B. See, first I make B as a root node, first left child as a root node. For this root node, if it has any left childs, I have to put it as a left childs only. So, D and F for a subchilds, left subchilds of B. So, here also I am making a D and F for left subchilds of B. After that, the old root node A become as a right child in the new subtree. So, if you see the B has one right subchild, B has one right subchild, that is A. A is the root node in a previous tree. Okay. If this has any right subtree, make it as a right subtree for A. Make it as a right subtree for A. If you see in the diagram, C is the right subtree, so I am making it as same. Okay. Now, the new root node, if it has any right subtrees in the previous diagram, that means in the old one, this will be moved to the right subtree left child, right subtree left child. If you see here, it is E is the right child for B, am I right? E is the right child for B. It is moved to the right subchild and make it as a left one, make it as a left one. So, if I convert a tree like this, if I want to do a rotation in this tree, the final outcome is like this. Now, if you see the here, each and every node has a balance factor as 1 or 0. So, I can say it is a able tree. Now, it became as a balanced BST. Okay. Let us take another example. Let us move, and once again I will explain this process. So, first what I have to do? First left child become as a, first left child will become as a root. First left child is B. So, I am making B as a root node. The second step what I have to do? If it has any left childs, so make it as a left child of this B. Make it as a left child for this B in the new tree also. So, D and F are this left childs for B also. If this particular root node, the new root node has any left childs, make it as a left childs in the new root node also, new tree also. Next, the old root node, that is A, will become as a right subchild or right child. So now what is the root node? B. Now it become as a right child for B. Now it become as a right child for B. Okay. Now, if the old root node has any right childs, then make it as a right child for A. So if A has any right subtree, it make it as a right subtree for A. And next, the new root node, that is B, if it has any right subtrees, it should be moved to the right subtree of a new tree and make it as a left subtree, right subtree, left subtree. So B has a E as a right subtree. So it should be moved to the right subtree as a left one, So if all the operations has done, that is the final outcome. First child, root node. This root node has a left subtree. So this left subtree is remain as a left subtree, and A, the old root node become as a right subtree. So B has a right subchild, that is A, and if A has any right subtrees, remain is it as a right subtree. So A has a C right subtree, and if this root node has any right subtrees in the old one, it should be moved to the right side as a left side. So if you see here, A has a one left child, that is E. E is previously as a right child of B. Okay. Now it is the process I have to do. If it will be done in the LL rotation. Let us take another example, the same thing. So B is the root node, D, F are the left subchilds, and A is the right child, C is the right child for A. Now B has one right child, that is E, it is moved to the right subtree. It is moved to the right subtree. Okay. Now let's once again let's see another one. So if I have like this, then what will happen? The same thing, there is no change. B, D, F, G, it is the left child, and right child A and C, and E become as a left subchild for A. Okay. Let us take another example. Now, in this binary search tree, so it is a not balanced tree, but it is a binary search tree, but not a AVL tree. If I want to convert this, first what I have to do? First I have to do a first left child as a root node. So that is 50. So 50 is my root node. 50 is my root node. If it has any left subchild, then make it as a left child for this root node. So 25, 10, 30 or left sides are 50. So in the new tree also, these left childs will be same as like this. Now, the old root node, that is 70, will become as a right child for the right child in the new tree. So 70 is the right child for 50. If this root node has any right subtrees, make it as a right subtree for this node. Make it as a right subtree. And now this node, if this left node has any right subtrees, it should be moved to the right subtree as a left child. So in the right subtree means 70 and 80. As a left child means 70 left child. 70 left child. So the final outcome of this tree after LL rotation is like this. After LL rotation is like this. Okay. If you see the balance factors, all are 0. Now it is a balanced tree and it is a AVL tree. Okay. Now let us move to the LR rotation. If you know one rotation, then you can automatically convert those steps with a little bit of changes to the another rotation. So it is in the LR. Now LR, left, right. So that means the imbalance is happened because of left child, right child. That means right child of left subtree, right child of left subtree. If you see the here, what is the here? If you see each and everything, if I calculate the balance factors 0, 0, 1, so mine here 1 minus 2 minus 1 and 1, 2, 3, 3 minus 1, 2. So how it is happened, the balance how it is happened, if you see, because of this one, okay, because of this one. If you see here, A has a left one, in the left the imbalance, the extra node happened in the right one, L or left or, okay. So, it is happened because of right subtree of left, right subtree of left, am I right? So, right subtree of left subtree. So, LR rotation. So, first left then right, LR rotation. So, if it happens like this, the LR rotation should be done, LR rotation should be done. The next diagram also left and right, left and right, LR. It happened because of a right subtree which is available in the left one, which is available in the left one, right subtree of left subtree, okay, right subtree of left subtree. If it happened like this, no. What I have to do? So, in the previous one, the first left child I have taken as a root 1, but in this I have to take a first right child of this left subtree, first right child of a left subtree I have to take as a root node. So, that means E. Okay. Now, if it has any childs, if it has any left childs, it should be converted to the B. It should be linked to the B. It should be linked to the B. Next, the same thing, whole root node will become as a right tree or right node. If it has any right subtrees, it will make as a right subtree. And if this node has any right subtrees, if this node has any right subtree, the same process, it moves to the right subtree as a left subtree. It moves to the right subtree as a left subtree. Let us take here. Now, what I have to do? The first, I have to find out a first right value of a left subtree. So, in this left subtree, the first right value is, so E become as a root node, E become as a root node. And if it has any chains, these left chains should be linked with the B, should be linked with the B. For suppose I am removing this one, am I right? I am removing this one. So, if it has any parent and left child, these left childs and parent should be linked. So, B and F should be linked. It is like the same as deleting a element if I have a one child, am I right? If I have a one child. So, the same thing, if I have a left child, it should be linked to the parent node, and A become as a right child. If it has any right child, it may remain as a right child, and E has any right child, it moved to the right subtree as a left subtree, but it has no right child, so leave it. Now, if I convert this diagram into LR, the output should be like this. Now, let us do the one by one process. So, first I have to take a first right child. So, left and right, left and right. So, first right child E as a root node. Okay. Now, if it has any left subtree, that is F, it should be linked with the parent node. So, F is linked with the B. After that, root node A become as a right child, and if that root node has any right subtrees are remain as same, and if E has any right childs, it moves to the right subtree, but it does not have any childs, so no changes. Okay. No final operation is like this. Now, if you take here, now if you see the same thing, E will become as a root node, and E does not have any left child, so there is no changes, and A become as a right child, and A has one right subtree, it remain as a right subtree, and if E has any right subtrees, it moved to the right subtree, Now, it is moved to the right subtree as a left child for A, If you see the E is the root node, E does not have any left child, so no changes. Next, A become as a right child for the new node, and if A has a right child, so that means it remain as a right child, and E has some right child, so it moves to the right subtree as a left child, Okay. Now, if I have a two childs, that means, so E and F, E has a F and here F also. Okay. If it happened is like this, now it is converted to here, it is moved to the A, For suppose, if it is my LR, diagram, then what I have to do? See, 50 is the root node, 50 has a left subchild, that is 30. So, 30 is linked to 25, 30 is linked to 25, 70 become as a right child for 50, and 80 is as usual same as in the previous, it will become as a right child for 70, and 60 move to the 70 as a left subchild, Okay. Now, it is a process in a LR rotation. Now, let us move to the RR rotations. So, LL, LR. So, both are happened in the left subtree. Now, I am moving to the right subtree, RR rotations. So, RR right of right. So, same as LL. In the LL, left, left. RR right subtree of right subtree, right subtree of right subtree. So, if you take this example, so if you see, if I calculate the balance factors, so here -2 is happened. Why? Because the right subtree of right subtree. It is because right subtree of right subtree. So, same thing in the LL, here also we have to. In the LL, what I have done? The first left subchild has become as a root node. So, it is happened in the right subtree. So, the first right child will become as a root node, Now, I am doing the RR rotation. If I am doing LL rotation, the whole root node will become as a right child. I am doing the RR rotation. Now, the whole root node will become as a left child. The whole root node will become as a left child. If it has any left childs, it remains as a left child. If it has any left childs, the whole root node has any left childs, it becomes as a left child. And this node has, if any, it has any right childs, it becomes as a right childs. For suppose this new root node has any left childs, it is moved to the left subtree. The same thing happens here. So, in the LR, whatever the values available in the left subtree is moving to the right one. Now, in the RR, whatever the values available in the right subtree, these are moving to the left one. These are moving to the right. Okay. Now, let us take the example. Already we have discussed thoroughly in this matter in the LL. The same operations are happening in this one also. So, in this, so first right one, C will become as a root node. Am I right? So, if C has any right subtrees, I will make it as a right subtree for C, and A become as a root node. If A has any left subchilds, those will become as a left child for A, and the new root node C has any, if it has any left childs, it is moving to the left child as a right subtree, So, left child means it should move to the here, and now in the new tree, A is the first left subtree, am I right? So, it became as a right subtree for A. Now, if you calculate the balance factors, the balance factors are say 0. Okay. Now, once again let us review this process. For suppose if I have like this, the first what I have to do? The first process, the first right child C become as a root node. If it has any right childs, the C right subtree remain as a right subtree. And A, the whole root node become as a left child. If it has any left subtree, it become as a left subtree, and the new root node, if it has any left childs, it is moved to the left subtree as a right. See, in the LL, if it has any right childs, it is moving to the right child as a left subtree. In the RL, if it has any left childs, it is moving to the left side as a right side. Both are similar, almost very similar. So, if you know one rotation, you can do the another one. Okay, same process happens. So, if you see here, the same thing, C, A, B, D will become as a right child for A, and E, F for right child for C. You see the same thing. Okay. Now, let us take another example. In this also the same thing. So, E and F, E is the left child for F. In the previous one, F is the right child for E. Here, F is the left child for E. But here also the same thing, same will happen. Why? Because E, F, whether it is a left child or it is a right child, E, F or subchild as a right child for C. So, it will remain as a right child. It will remain as a right child. So, see the same thing happens here. C will become as a root node. If it has any right child, it will become as a right child for C, and A become as a right node. If it has any left child, sorry, A will become as a left child. If it has any left child, it become as a left child, and if the new root node has any left child, it move to the left subtree as a right one. Same thing happens here also. Okay. So, it is order. Now, in the order, see, LR left right, RL right left, same little bit difference, okay, left little bit different. If it is RR or RL happens, then the right subtree height is greater than the left subtree. Okay, right subtree is greater than left subtree. Now, first suppose if it is my example, now if you see here, if I calculate the values, A has a -2, the highest value is -2, okay, highest value is -2. So, it is not a balanced law. If you see, it is happened because of right subtree of right subtree of left subtree, or L right subtree of left subtree, right subtree of left subtree. Am I right? Now, if it is like this, then what I have to do? See, if it is LR, LR, that means left right. So, first left, first right. It is RL, first right, first left. So, that means A, C, D. D should be taken as a root node. Okay. If it has any, see in this LR, if it has any left, I will create link with the parent node. Am I right? It is RL. So, that means if it has any right childs, I will link with the C. I will link with the C. And this left child is remain as same, and the root node will become as a left subtree. If it has any left subtrees, it remain as a left subtrees, and this particular root node has any left subtrees, it move to the right left subtree as a right child. Same thing here also will happen. Same thing here also will happen. Okay. Now, for suppose if it is like this, now C is the root node, C is the root node, am I right? Sorry, it is RL. So, RL means left, sorry, right, left. So, first right, first left. So, D is the root node, D is the root node. So, this left subtree remain as same, C and E, and if D has any right childs, it is moved to the this position. It will create a link with the C. It will, so D is moving to the root node. So, that means if it has any right child, if it has any right childs, these right childs has to be linked with the parent node. So, G and C are linked. G and C are linked. Now, next root node will be moved to the left subtree. This left subtree remain as a left subtree for A. So, A and B, and if it has any left childs, it is moved to the left child as a right subtree. The final conversion is like this. Final conversion is like this. So, first one, what is the first one? First left, first right and left. So, this element will become as a root node D. Now, this will remain as a left subtree C and D. If it has any left child, that is G, G is linked with the C, G is linked with the C. Okay. Now, a root node will become as a left child. If it has any left child, it is become as the same left subtree, and if it has any left subtree, it is moved to the right subtree. So, F is moved to the right subtree of A, right subtree of A. Okay. Now, order rotation, if I have like this, the final outcome is like this. Okay. Now, for suppose if I have only left subchild, then I no need to create a link between the successor of D and parent of D. Why? Because D right child only I have to create a link with C. Am I right? It does not have any right subtree, so I do not need to create a link, but D has one left child, so it is moving to the left subtree. It is moving to the left subtree. If it is happen like this, see in this, D has one right child. So, that means I have to create a link here, but D does not have any left child. So, there is no need to move to the left subtree. There is no need to move to the left side. Now final output will be like this. Okay. So I hope you have understood all the rotations. So let's once again. So in the LL, left left. So extra child appears to be on the left subtree of left subtree. If it happen like this, the first left value will become as a root node. In the LR, LR means left right, left right. So left child, right one. So that means this right one, the first right one, first left and first right one will become as a root node. In the RR, so right and right, right and right. So if it is like this, then what will happen? The first right child will become as a root node, and L R, sorry, or L, right left. So right left. So this first left child will become as a root node. Okay. So in the next process, I will discuss about the AVL tree operations. Why? Because as I previously explained, if I want to do insertion and deletion operations, it may take a imbalanced trees. Unbalanced trees will be turned into a balanced trees by using the rotation. So that's why first I have discussed about the rotations. Next, if I insert a value, if I delete a value, tree will become as unbalanced. If that happens, where to use LL or where to use LR or where to use RR or RL, I will explain in the AVL tree operations in the next class.